Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Luxury with Kelvin. I'm Kelvin. Lada. Welcome back. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. If you are new, welcome and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. I love to review products on this channel, specifically face products. Today I just went to Sephora and I got the new Summer Friday Sheer Skin Tint. So I got all three of the new skin tints and I got shades 3, 4, and 5. So I'm gonna do a swatch. I actually have no clue what shade I am, so I bought all three. I also bought this new Kosas Plump and Juicy Lip Collagen Booster. So I don't know if you guys know, but I love the Summer Fridays lip balm. It's so good. It's funny because in the beginning I didn't so love this, but I so love it now. But I'm curious as to what this is like. So let's jump right in. So let's just start off with, I know this is like the Summer Fridays review, but let's just start off with lip balm just because it's, it's lip balm. It's hydration on the lips. Let's just try this and see what it feels like. Oh, that feels good. And it's easy to squeeze out. Oh, this is nice. Let me use a little bit more. It kind of sounds like that Summer Fridays one. It kind of smells just like the Summer Fridays one. I will say this one is easier to squeeze out than this one. This one, it's easier to squeeze out if you leave it to sit in a hot car. But generally, it's kind of hard to squeeze out. This one is easier to squeeze out. And it smells just like the Summer Friday one. But we'll just wear them and see how this is gonna be. Okay, so as I mentioned, I got shades 3, 4, and 5 because I have no idea what shade I am. It just launched today. I went in and I got all three. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just go home and swatch them. So let's grab the mirror closer and let's start swatching. Before I swatch, I just want to talk about the claims as usual. First of all, the sheer skin tint is $42 each. The lip balm is $25. This tint is claiming this lightweight skin tint adds a touch of sheer buildable color, providing a more even, healthy appearance while infusing skin with light hydration. Its weightless, fluid formula layers beautifully for sheer to light coverage with a natural finish in flexible shades. So that's totally up my alley. I love a non-makeup for day, and then I love a little bit more for night, but let's see. I do have to say, just a side note, that I have tried her mineral sunscreen, the one that you shake up, and I did break out from that. So I'm truly hoping that I don't break out from this and that I would truly love it, because I love anything that is like very like natural, undetectable looking. So we're crossing our fingers. But on that note, let's start swatching. Okay, just as a side note, I kind of wish, like, Summer Fridays, PR, making product people, I don't know your specific titles, but you see how, like, the box is so gorgeous, like, it's white and clean with the black letterings, and then the actual shades are on top of the box. Let me just show you guys. See how like that is so easy to see? Like, so a consumer can just look at the box right here and just like, oh, that's my shade. You could have done the same thing to this. Like, see how it's very like white and monochromatic and there's like nothing? You could have actually just colored this or colored this. So then like let's just say like maybe this consumer wants to have two colors. They can be like, oh, they can just look at the lid, the top, and be like, oh, this is the darker one, this is the lighter one. Because I liked how this is like, you have like the it tells you the color. So I kind of wish that they did this to the packaging. Just saying. All right, so it says to shake well, so let's just shake it well. Here is shade 3. Ooh, child, that is light. But that's shade 3. Let's look at shade 4. Here is shade 4. Okay, it's giving neutral. And here's shade 5. Oh, shade 5 might be my color, actually. Maybe even 4. Here, let's get a little closer so you guys can see this. Here is shade 3, 4, and 5. So, let me grab the mirror, let's see. Yeah, shade 5 is like, this is like a warm yellow golden undertone, leaning more peach. Shade 4 is like neutral. It's like neutral, it's kind of like olivey and kind of pinky, so it's like in the middle. And then shade 3 is definitely like a light medium yellow undertone, like a light yellow. Wow, interesting. Okay, well, and then here it is in my hand. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna get it really, so that's shade 3, shade 4, shade 5. I feel like shade 4 will definitely turn kind of grayish. Shade 5 probably looks the best. So I think we're gonna use shade 5. Just based on first impressions, there isn't really like I know on their website, the shade 4 is supposed to be like, let me see if I can pull it up on the Summer Fridays Instagram page. Okay, so on Sephora, shade 3 is described as a light with golden undertones, which is definitely accurate. Shade 4 is light medium with neutral olive undertones. I would say it leans kind of like, I don't know. Shade 5, medium with warm neutral undertones. It's interesting because in the photo, this is shade 5. It looks super dark, but it doesn't look like that at all in like not even close. Shade 4, you know, shade 4 in the photo looks way more olive in the phone, but on the actual skin, it doesn't show up that olive. Maybe if you're lighter, it'll show up more olive, but if you're like darker, it'll show up more pink. But let's just do shade 5 and let's see how it's gonna look. Here's shade 5. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, it's really pretty actually. Oh, and it's very thin. It's very thin, very lightweight, very silky. It has like a really nice silky feeling. Like it has like a really beautiful silky feeling. Very lightweight. Okay, as you first rub it in, it definitely has a glowy finish. But then it dries down to almost like a semi matte-ish finish, like a skin-like matte finish. Oh, and it has a little bit of like a little bit of a blurring property. Oh, this is fascinating. Let me show you guys. Okay, here's my bare skin. There's nothing on there. And then here is the side with the Summer Fridays. It's nice. It's like, it is like very, okay, so you initially put it on and it's like glowy and hydrating, and then after you rub it in and then it kind of like it sets down to almost like this like semi matte-ish finish, but it also looks kind of blurred. Oh, okay. Okay, you're kind of cute. This is good. Look at that. Okay, let's even it out first. Yeah, so when you first rub it in, when you first rub it on, okay, well, for dry skin people, they're like amazed, right? Because it's very glowy. But then the glowiness, it goes away. Here, let me finish rubbing it in first. Yeah, as you keep rubbing it in and as it dries, it like dries down to like this like very skin-like, silky, soft, matte finish. Like a very natural finish. It looks almost as if like nothing is there. Like truly nothing is there, which is nice. Let's do a bit to the forehead. By the way, this is supposed to have specific ingredients to calm and soothe the skin. Let me see if I can find it. So this is supposed to have tiger grass, an antioxidant-rich ingredient, also known as Centella asiatica, helps soothe the skin and reduce the look of redness. Ooh, I think actually my skin doesn't like Centella asiatica. I think I normally get reactions from that. So let's hope by the end of tonight I don't have an itchy skin. There's humectant blend of glycerin and hyaluronic acid, which helps to plump fine lines and support a healthy moisture barrier. And then there's emollient's lightweight blend of squalene, vitamin E, safflower, and avocado oils to lock in hydration and helps the formula glide evenly over skin. I will say, I'm definitely curious how this is going to wear. Especially, I want to speak for the dry skin folks, obviously me, but also the oily skin folks. Because it has so much hydration in it, I don't know if this would be good for oily skin, but I'm going to wear this today. And we'll see how this works. Okay, so it's all rubbed in. It has all fully like dried and set down. And it truly looks as if like talk about natural, talk about like you don't you are someone that doesn't want anything visible at all. This is literally incredible. Wow, let me show you. Look at the skin. Look at the skin. I wish you can, maybe if you watch this on like a bigger TV, you might be able to see my skin, but look, it is literally undetectable. You cannot see this at all. You cannot see this on the skin at all. It is truly undetectable. This is literally like you know how people wear tinted moisturizer because people don't like a lot of coverage. This is even better than a tinted moisturizer because it literally looks as if like there's nothing there. Like literally the definition of barely there, undetectable. This is it. You can't even see it on the skin. Wow. Yeah, you can't even see it. This is almost as if like you're wearing second skin. This is almost as if like you just slightly, you put something on just to blur your pores and even out your skin tone. It is so yeah, it's very undetectable. It's like really nice. Okay, let's move along before I ramble too much. Okay, let's do, wow, I'm kind of impressed. Let's do concealer. Okay, for concealer, we're gonna continue on and keep testing the new Sephora Best Skin Ever. I wore this yesterday and it's pretty good. It's pretty long wearing, so let's just do a little bit of under the eyes. We'll do the blemish. We will just cover up any spots that we may have from these breakouts of mine, which is really annoying. And I'm still using the Sephora 47. I'm liking this brush. It feels kind of like cheap compared to my number something brush. Like my number 75, this feels way more heavier. This does feel a little cheap, but in terms of the head, the bristle itself, it like the way that it's shaped, it fits really good under the eyes and the cheeks. So yeah, it's good. I wore this yesterday, the concealer, and it just wore really good. It wore really good. It wore all day. My skin just looked really like perfected. I've been enjoying this. I've been enjoying this concealer. I've been using it to cover under eye dark circles and just a little bit of hyperpigmentation. Been enjoying it. And the formula is really thin. Like I mentioned, if you haven't watched my review, definitely watch my review of this new concealer. But it's also like very natural looking. So, I mean, look at that. It just covered up all my sadness. Covered up all my sadness. Alright, let's just even this out. Alright, that looks gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It literally, that's just the sheer skin tint with a little bit of the Sephora concealer. Flawless. I'm not gonna set this. I'm not gonna add any bronzer. I'm literally just gonna wear this just like it is. This looks great. My skin looks great. It's very sheer, perfected, hydrating, very natural looking, very much so second skin. Wow, this skin tint is nice. Oh, this piece of hair is killing me. It's bothering me. Wow, literally, like, talk about second skin. This is literally like undetectable. You can't. I really, like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm like gaslighting this product, because it really does, just based on initial first impressions as of right now. It literally looks as if like I have nothing on. Like, literally, you can't even see it. And it looks blurred. After it sets, it blurs and it looks like your skin. It looks great. Okay, we are gonna leave it here. It is currently 12:25. It's 12:25, so I'll probably be home around 10:30 tonight. So I'll check back later tonight. But this is the starting point. So obviously I used a little bit of concealer to cover up like dark circles and blemishes. So, but everywhere else is unconcealed. There's no concealer anywhere else. So we are going to do this wear test, and we're gonna see how this holds up. So here is the final look. If you guys can see that. I mean, it literally looks flawless. Gorgeous, flawless. Okay, see you guys tonight. Hello, I'm home. It is currently 10:25, which means it is 10 hours later. I think I'm coming down with something, so raspy voice. Here is the skin. I just want to show you. I definitely have thoughts already, so we're just gonna go straight in. This skin tint is really beautiful, really blurring, very very pretty, but it is not for everyone. This skin tint, it gets extremely greasy. So I just wanted to remind you, I had this all over the skin, under the eyes, and a little bit on the cheeks. I had the Sephora Best Skin Ever, which I just want to say I've been using this for the past couple of days, and this is really nice. This concealer is really nice. It's super long wearing, super thin. It covers really well, but it also looks really natural and not greasy. You definitely need to try this concealer. This skin tint is pretty. It's blurring and smoothing and hydrating, but the problem is, as you can see on the forehead, if you can see, it is extremely oily. Now, I have dry skin, so I enjoy a glow. I enjoy hydration and a glow and a dew. I love a dew because my skin is always parched. But this is like, I mean, if I take my finger, you can see all the grease on my finger. That is all grease. All of it. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the review, but when I was reading this, I forget. Let me find the. I forgot which post it was on Instagram, if it was on Sephora, but it had like a bunch of. It had like safflower oil, or actually, hold on, I have the box. This has. Yeah, this has squalene. It also has avocado oil, safflower oil, soybean oil. You know, this has a lot of oils, and oils are great. But I really think that this product is going to be great in the wintertime. I think that this product is, in my personal opinion, I really think that this product is great for a specific customer. I mean, if you are someone that is extremely dry, we're talking like extremely dry, you're gonna love this product. If you're normal, if you're combo, if you're oily, if you're just dry, you're not gonna really be obsessed with this. But if you're extremely dry, you'll love this. It wears really pretty. It's really pretty in the beginning. You know, even just like now, even if I were to rub away the oils, it looks like as if it was refreshed. So see how after I rub away the oil, it's not as greasy, but definitely this product is extremely moisturizing and extremely, I guess, greasy. If you live in a place that's like extremely cold with like snow, this is going to be fantastic in the winter time. I think that for everyone else, like your normal folks, your oily folks, your combo people, it's just too greasy. It's too greasy. I think if you don't mind blotting your skin throughout the day, you will love it if you don't mind blotting. But Just keep in mind, you might have to blot a lot because this is really, really emollient. But it's a really pretty product. Really pretty product. Really, really pretty. Just wish it wasn't as greasy. So that is it for the review. I hope you enjoy. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed, and thank you to everyone that is new to my channel. Welcome, and to all my current subscribers, thank you. Enjoy. And I will catch you guys in the next video.